This is the brand new Jeep Wrangler Overland. It has a 2.2 litre diesel with 200 brake horsepower, but the reason I'm driving this is because here in the UK we are just getting ready for 1 or 2 snowflakes, and I just wanted to make sure I was ready in case it arrived.
Oh, this is so high up, this thing, but you feel in such a great seating position when you're actually in it. You're taller than most 4x4s actually, which is reassuring. You can kind of just look down at them and go, but this is a proper off-roader. I mean, you've seen the size of these wheels. This car is for off-roading, for enthusiasts that want to do off-roading and off-roading properly. And the stereo system, by the way, is just so bassy. It's brilliant. You've actually got a subwoofer in the back, which is waterproof for when you actually take out the rear section of the car, so you can just not have to worry about anything. Still driving this around at the moment, hoping for snow so I can test it out good and proper.
And then, as if by magic, at 4 AM the next day, I woke up to this. Beautiful snow all over the Jeep. So that meant I could test it out, and straight away I had lots of fun driving into work. Woohoo! Whoa! It was perfect on the snow, this car. It just drove around like it was a normal day, in normal weather conditions. It was absolutely spot on. So I went into work, and then afterwards I just had to calm down, pull over and have a look at this car. Design-wise, Jeep have kept it pretty much the same as the old one. There's a couple of changes. It's a bit like the Mercedes G-Wagon, where they try to keep it as traditional as possible. This is the 4th incarnation of the Jeep, and a lot of people love the original styling, so they've just tried to keep it as much as they can like the original. Few changes though. On the car, the rear lights just here, they come out a little bit more. That's because, you know, you get those blind spot sensors that you get in the mirrors. Well, because of these arches sticking out so much, they couldn't get it. They couldn't find a place to put the sensor, so they put the sensor there, and they've had to move the light out a little bit to make it work. But I love the look of this car. I know it's not pretty, but I just love how rugged it is and just how simple the whole vehicle is. I mean, like, they say, Jeep, that you can take off the rear doors if you want to. You can take out these rear windows if you want to. They even give you the toolkit in order to do it. And then once you've unscrewed everything, just in here, you've even got a place, look, to put the bolts. Door hinges, roof, windshield. And they know that most people actually like to fit bigger wheels to these things, so you can even move this brake light up as well, so people can see that you're braking. You can take the front guards off there to have bigger wheels on if you want to. You can do so much with this car. I just love it. I love the design, and in this weather, it's just so at home. Biggest changes, easily, inside the vehicle. It's dirty. I've been using it in the snow, but that's what this car's for. It's got still that nice grab handle to get in, which is pretty handy because it is high up. See, look at this already. If you're a Jeep fan, you'll know how much this has changed. All in here is just completely different. And so what you can actually do with this, which I've never seen on a car before, is you go to your apps, and you know at the bottom here, you can actually change what you want. So say, for example, oh no, I much prefer to have the backup cam. You just drag, drop it there, and you've got your backup camera. It's so cold this morning. I've got ice on the inside of the car. As you could imagine, being a big 4x4, the Jeep is very commodious. It has over 1,000 litres of boot space with all of the seats down, just over 500 with the seats up, so taking stuff to the tip is pretty easy. It has a split tailgate, making it easier to take things in and out of the car. And here are 6 other things I noticed about the new Jeep Wrangler.
I have never seen a bumper that protrudes as much as this one. You could pretty much sit on it like a park bench. Have you noticed there's no logo on the front of this Jeep? That's because they say the grille is their logo. It's that famous, they don't even need to write Jeep there anymore. They play on that heritage as well, because all over the car you can see these old style Jeeps. You've got one here on the gear lever, another one there on the window, and when you start the car, there's another one there, and then look at the bottom of this. Woo! What I've noticed when you start this Jeep, when it's a cold day, automatically you've got heated steering wheel and your heated seats come on, and the steering wheel, it heats up so quickly. Infotainment, much better than previous Jeeps of old. I mean, this is the 4th incarnation now of the Jeep Wrangler. And what you can actually do with this, which I've never seen on a car before, is you go to your apps, and you know at the bottom here, you can actually change what you want. So say for example, oh no, I much prefer to have the backup cam. You just drag, drop it there, and you've got your backup camera. What Jeep have done with this car as well, which is also very good, is as you can see around the sat-nav, it's all very rubbery. That's because they've sealed it, so you can literally just wipe it down. If you've been off-roading, say you've got the roof off, a bit of rain comes in, it's no problems. Even the media sockets there for your phone, your auxiliary points, they're even covered. The windows, all rubbery around there. Everything is protected, so if you get a splash of water, it's okay. This is where the Jeep is right at home. On a dirt track, potholes, snow, ice, it loves it. Hi mate. Man, it's cold though. It's -4 at the moment. But this car with its heated steering wheel, heated seats, heated everything, massive tyres, you're not going to get stuck. Oh, look at that ice. Whoa! You just look for places to actually drive in this thing that aren't like normal roads, because it's just so capable. This here, not many people use this track because it is very bumpy and it gets very slippery in the winter. But it's actually a shortcut to Ikea, believe it or not. So I'm taking it. There are other more sensible routes to take, but I'm the only person in a Jeep Wrangler at the moment. So I'm taking this route. I think when it comes to days like this, there is no better car to drive off-road than this new Jeep Wrangler. I mean, I've not even shown you as well how you can take off the roof panels at the front, the roof panels at the back. You can turn it into a convertible and make it look just like the 1940s Jeep that it's based on. So it's going to be great for the summer as well as conditions like this. This car is $42,500. I know that because it's actually on sale on Auto Trader at the moment, this very car. But for that price, you get an all-weather car that can do all-weather things, including a trip to Ikea. And when I say this is a shortcut to Ikea, I'm not just saying that and making it up, because ta-da! It really is. Right. Let's go and get a nice belly bunk case.